Hey, this is Dr. Mark Kosman of Dr. Mark and Charlie, the video marketing guys, and we're doing another business spotlight interview. And today I'm in Ardmore, sitting in the optometry office of Dr. Jim Hall. Dr. Jim Hall, tell us a little bit about your practice.
Well, it's a primary care optometric practice. We do just about anything short of surgery. So we, eyeglasses, of course, contact lenses, eye exams. We treat eye disease. We can treat glaucoma, macular degeneration, a lot of other things like that. So basically, we're your first line of defense against eye problems.
Right.
If you got an issue, come here. We'll either tell you what you have and refer you to the proper ophthalmologist, or we'll treat it ourselves.
Well, so speaking of things that are really easy to do and take no time whatsoever, we're here doing video right now, and video is kind of a lot of the focus of what I do. I noticed on your webpage you have a video right on the home page. Looks like you have an ABC health spot kind of thing. How did that come about?
Just a call. I mean, the ABC called us up and said, I guess they have a tickler file. My name happened to be in there, and they said, would you mind if we came in and videoed? And I said, of course.
Sure.
Come on in. It's actually not my first. I had one a long time ago, and I didn't realize how I could get copies of that back then. It was something new to me. But we do a thing called orthokeratology, which is you wear a contact lens.
Say that 10 times fast.
Orthokeratology, OCT. So we do orthokeratology. You wear a gas permeable, not a hard lens, a rigid lens while you're sleeping.
Ah, wow.
When you take it out in the morning, you can see. And you don't wear the lens all day long. You only wear it while you're sleeping.
How weird.
It is kind of weird, and it's been around for ages. I mean, I think I did that video 15 years ago.
Really? Okay.
And it was another news, I think it was Fox picked it up, and they came in and I did a little video, and it went on. But I didn't realize how I could get that later on. If I had it, I would have
used it.
I would have used it. But so this was not our first venture into being on, TV. And I don't, like I say, I don't know how my name comes up, but apparently there's something.
But it does. Well, that's good.
Which is fine.
Well, you're active in the community. I mean, so who knows where your connections really lie in the web of people you're connected to, but clearly you were. So.
Right.
So, I mean, how does that help? I mean, when you look at a video like that, I mean, so you've been profiled by a news agency.
I think it gives you credibility. I mean, somebody goes in there and says, well, this guy was on TV. I mean,
right, exactly.
I mean, whether I'm credible or not, it seems to be that this guy
you're
has
an authority, right? Because, people don't get interviewed unless they are experts, right? I mean, and the fact that you're getting the aura effect of a news media organization saying, hey, we found you and we want to talk to you, right? So there's that. And it also shows you as a real person.
Right.
I mean, I saw some of the clips in there. You're shown working with the equipment and with patients, and it makes you a real live person instead of just a name in a book, right?
Right. Yeah, it was great. I mean, we still use it. It goes up and down occasionally, but we just keep it there for the most part. And I think that catches people's eyes when they're looking at your webpage. You got live video, which is now the new thing. I mean, we do it for a while, but it's nice to have changing video. But we're pretty much stuck with that now, but that's, video is great. I mean, people love to watch video. They don't like to read.
Right. Well, here's my theory, and I think there's more and more data that's catching up to my theory, which is that, it goes back to what we were saying before, that more and more people are walking around with these little screens, and I don't know when's the last time you tried to look at a web page on a little screen, even when they have the mobile version of the site, which really strips down everything that makes the site attractive in the first place. But it's tough. But what still looks great on even a small screen is a video, and it allows you to communicate an awful lot of information in a real tight little spot. So I think the fact that you've got this younger generation, they're all mobile, they're all on these little devices. We can't get away with communicating as easily in print as we did. And we're a TV culture, right? I mean, everyone's been raised, sitting down and being passively fed the information. Reading is work.
Yeah, it is work.
If I were a teacher, I'd be really, really upset about this trend. Since I'm a video guy, I'm very happy about this trend.
Well, it's good work, but I don't mind reading. I still read, but the video is just about, with the younger people, it's amazing.
Right. And part of it is also just knowing your audience. I mean, is the clientele that you're working with kind of small screen and video and mobile oriented or not? If they're not, then obviously it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And it's a combination of all things. But people that are buying fashion eyeglasses, people that want contacts, are generally younger people, and they do everything with the device.
Right.
Make appointments, shop, everything's done with the device.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll tell you,
you can't reach them with the device. You're not reaching them.
So, with video, I mean, I think I know the answer to the question before I even ask it, but what do you see as the primary obstacle to doing more video in promoting a practice?
Well, the obstacle is actually getting it set up and done.
Right, time. Like you said, you're trying to do your clinical work, and that's what gets you paid. And
cost is another thing. How do you get somebody that's good at it that does it for you? Where do you find a good videographer?
Right.
Like a company like yours, where do you find
not only that, a video, there's the video, and then there's how do you use the video to market. I mean, that's one of the things we're always talking to people. I mean, I don't claim to be a videographer. I mean, there's probably dozens and dozens of people, within a stone's throw who are probably better at creating video, even though I think I have a lot of fun doing it. But it's about how to use that video, and you're right, that's a whole different skill set.
Yeah, it's a whole new thing too, because 3 years ago, we never even thought about it.
It is a different and changing world, and it's changing all of us. Apparently, it's also changing the world of optometry. So there you have it. I've taken enough of your time, so we'll just kind of wrap it up there. This is Dr. Mark Kosman with Dr. Jim Hall here in Ardmore. And if you need your eyes checked, this is the guy for you.
Thank you.
If you need video, check us out.
That's right. Okay.
Appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.